Yes, sir.
This is one of these nights where you watch it and they were playing with great effort, whatever. But it's almost like Steve was trying to, and I actually watch this all the time, where something good happens and then he just goes a step too far.
He goes away from it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, sure, you have a bunch of guards out there. I get it. People are hurt, all of this stuff, right? But then you just go way over the top. Like the one athletic dude that's out there, who, by the way, helped you eat into the run, you just bench him the entire time. I mean, like,
You know what I
it's,
think it is, Irk?
yeah,
I I don't even know if Steve Kerr has like he probably does, but like I think it was when children are small and they grow up like with a bunch of kids, like or with a bunch of like siblings, and they
yeah.
get like snacks and shit. When it's good to them, they know that a bigger sibling can like eat from their stuff, so they hide it away. Even though they know that it's good or whatever it is, they just hide it away because they can't enjoy good things. I don't know what's up with Steve Kerr. It's okay for us to lose this game. I'm not really a big moral victory guy when the core is 35 plus, all of them is 35 plus, but I can live with Steph, Jimmy basically being out and us still, having a close game until it was said and done. But Seth Curry, besides Curry, is the only shooter on our roster, bro. Buddy Hill, bro, you can pack your bags. Wherever we ship you out, when we trade for a nigga, bro, have fun there, man. How is like Go ahead, bro.
Bro, Steve Kirby, like, you give Steve Kerr an inch, he goes 10 miles. Not even a mile, bro. He's going 10 miles. I've never seen a more extreme individual, bro. And it's almost like, all right, like the shit works for like a couple of possessions, but then you are going to go against him? Like, for what, bro? We needed just a little bit more resistance on defense, bro. Just a little bit more. We need a little bit more size. And it's like, then you don't play him? So I'm gonna be interested to see. You had Steph not there, Jimmy not there. So if Steph is not there and Jimmy is not there, well, what was the excuse then?
Yep.
What was the excuse?
Yep.
I want to know what the excuse is, because you know what I see? No excuses.
Shout out, Jay.
Come on, bro. Bro, they played so well tonight. You know what I'm saying? And you know the wild part about it is that they were down 19. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, they're down 19, just like last time. And they came and they took like the lead and they were up by 5 and they were playing well. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then it's just then they couldn't get stops. And a part of the reason why they couldn't get stops is because dog, they had a bunch of guards out there.
Yep.
Also, what got them the brief lead in the first place is that they actually had some proper spacing. As soon as the fourth quarter came in with those fucking lineups, the spacing went to shit. And then suddenly they couldn't score. Gee, I wonder why.
You know, there is an interesting thing with them as well, right? They actually play guards as well, right? And if
Yeah, except Urkel, except their guards have length and they can guard.
no,
That's
no,
the
no,
difference of why they
their
can
guards can
that they can
guard,
run
right?
four
But
guards.
you see if you have like people who can attack the rim, because I watched like Wiggs and JK do it last year. JK and Wiggs were just more athletic and stronger than their guards. You know what I'm saying? And they just kept on going to the rim over and over again. Sure, they put pressure on you or whatever, right? But if you have people that can just put pressure and just get feet in the paint on them, because the thing about them is that they're typically stronger than a lot of these guards that they're guarding, right? So you don't really touch paint with them, right? But if you have people that can touch paint or you can just make their defense move and you can touch paint a little bit, you can eat into that stuff. But also you need to guard Shea. The secret sauce is really Shea, because Shea does this thing in the games, right? Where you can take away the three, you can take away the basket, but then he has that stop on a dime pull up. You know what I'm saying? And you need people that can really get on him and just make the shots up.
Urkel,
I'm not saying that you're going to stop him, but bro, like you need somebody that can get into a shot pocket. You know what I'm saying?
Urkel.
Just a little
I
bit
don't
of
want to
resistance.
like. I don't want to downplay what you're saying, bro. But he has not scored less than 20, an efficient 20. I think he has like the longest stretch, the second longest stretch in the NBA in NBA history, bro.
No, what I'm
He's
saying is that you like a night like tonight, he's just going to get whatever he wanted, right? Especially when you just got a bunch of guards out there. So sure, you can have the guards doing their thing or whatever, but you ain't going to make it a little bit tough on him, just a little bit, bro. That
like
was an easy 38 for him.
I
He
don't
shot
even
what? Well,
know.
he shot like 13 or 21. That was easy for him. He had no resistance guarding him tonight. Zero.
Wait, are you telling me that there was one play at the end of the quarter? Remember at the third quarter when Shea got those 2 free throws, right? It was off of JK, but the thing is, Shea does that fucking rip through shit on anybody. So
All right.
why is it
So
then he made a mistake, all right? But Shea does that to anybody else in the league. He gets that stupid ass rip through move against anybody. So that should
Like
never be like a condemn on JK as well. Like that doesn't make any fucking sense.
here's
And
the
the
reason
other
why
also,
I
thing
he's
that
the
say
I'm
it,
going to
reason
bro.
why
say
you
too,
got in
right?
the run in the first
I
place.
understand what
He
Urkel's
was
trying
the
to
one
say
that was
though.
attacking the rim, along with Pat Spencer
Bro,
and GP2.
yo,
He was the
yo,
one attacking the rim.
Rose, you need a little bit of resistance. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so, all right. I heard that the reason why Jonathan Kaminga is not out there is because he doesn't fit with Draymond. He doesn't fit with Jimmy. He doesn't fit with. I hear all of these excuses, right? So you're telling me in a game like this, you would rather have the 50 guards out there than to have Jonathan Kaminga out there. And by the way, when JK was out there, they were actually positive minutes. You know what I'm saying? So what's the excuse now? Is the excuse that he doesn't rebound?
He got
Bro, he had
7 or 8
seven rebounds
rebounds today,
tonight.
didn't
He
he?
had 7 rebounds in 15 minutes. So when he scores, right? So when he scores and he, for whatever reason, he doesn't have the rebounds, you will go to the podium and you will tell people, or you'll run to some fucking dipshit reporter and you'll
The
say,
gap's too
oh,
big.
it's because he doesn't rebound. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he.
Right? So I hear all of that. The gap's too big. Right? So I hear all of that, right? And I'm like, okay, so what's the excuse tonight? Because we're clearly shorthanded. Jimmy got hurt. Draymond was in foul trouble. Steph is not there. So why wasn't he out there? He played 15 minutes tonight and we're
Bro, it
shorthanded.
makes no sense.
How
Bro,
does that make
Pat
any
Spencer,
sense to you,
I
bro?
swear, even Seth Curry got more minutes than him. He just signed with the team.
I don't get it. The Thunder were
How
going.
does that make any sense?
The Thunder were going against midgets, bruh. Ah,
Come on, bro.
But like that's why when I hear like the trade him stuff, this is why I talk about the trade him stuff. Like I like I know the trade him stuff is not like because he's bad. I just we've been doing this rigmarole for 3 seasons now, man. I, the nigga is even if he's not having a good offensive night, he's doing everything else. Just leave him out there, but we don't. So then we have a nigga making 22
Bro,
million that you pay that plays only 16 minutes of basketball.
MGW, the man had 15 minutes tonight. Okay? Will Richard played more minutes. Dre played more minutes. Buddy played. GP played pods. Seth Curry. Pat fucking Spencer. They're about to run out of G League days, bro.
I mean,
Jimmy
Shit,
Butler got
shit. I
hurt
wouldn't be
tonight.
surprised. I
Pat's
wouldn't be
gonna
surprised
deserve
if
it.
they bring up
Pat
LJ. If
was
they bring
good.
up LJ Cryer and he gets more minutes than JK, I
that's
wouldn't
gonna.
be shocked.
It's gonna happen,
I wouldn't
bro.
be shocked either.
It's gonna happen.
Pat Spencer and Seth Curry deserve their minutes tonight.
Why don't we like honestly? Don't even do like the cute shit tonight. So somebody texted me tonight, right? And they said to me like, you know, um don't expect JK to play a lot tonight. And I was like, what? I was like, what? So I saw that and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So once I seen the person say that, they were like, yo, don't expect JK to get any type of anything tonight. And I was like, really? So I was like, okay. And then one, he doesn't start. You know what I'm saying? Because we had Pods, Moody, Will Richard. Will Richard is at small forward, Then you had Jimmy at power forward, and then you have Draymond. All right. Oh, okay, cool. And then he plays 15 minutes tonight. This is what I say, bro. Let's just trade him and just get him up out of here, bro. It's
Like
time, man.
I'm
It's
dead
time.
ass in agreement, bro. He
I
just
agree.
like
I
Because
mean, I don't know how y'all aren't sick and tired of doing the song and dance with them at this point.
exactly,
It's a
bro.
fucking Rubik's cube out here, man. It's a Rubik's cube that nobody can solve.
This shit started from
I
it
just,
started before
I
this,
look,
but this shit
look. At
was
this point, I've kind of given up in a sense, and I just really need for the Thunder not to win the championship, and the Lakers. As long as they don't win, I'm,
I think we can make a good
Who the
trade
fuck is
deadline. We
stopping
get
them?
we get we get Keon
because
Ellison
this
here. I
shit
think
getting
if we
out of
get
hand. I hate
Who
these
the
niggas
fuck
so
is
much.
stopping the Thunder
I
at this
hate
point? They're on
unethical
pace for
basketball.
74.
You think they're gonna get 74?
At the rate that
bro,
they're playing, they
I
might
know that
because they
SGA
aren't even
foul
fully
based, and I know
healthy.
that he gets his little shit, but bro, he is good at basketball, and I don't know NBA players
I
who
ain't
don't
saying he's
foul ball,
not. I'm
bro.
just saying I hate how he plays. I hate unethical basketball, but that's just
I
me.
don't know
he
any
doesn't play
NBA
That doesn't
players who
mean
foul.
it's
Can
gonna
basketball
you
a lot.
Bro,
can
result
you
in
give me
bro.
like a
championship,
top
even if
five
you
for
don't like
What?
him.
points,
Hold on,
bro?
hold on, hold on.
He
And he's
You
getting
know
plays
what I
great
better.
heard?
basketball. We need to
Here's what I
stop.
heard tonight, right?
That's a lie.
Before the game. I got this message about 3:41 my time, right? So that is 2:41 Pacific, right? This person said, expect JK to be passive tonight. They're telling him to pass the ball, point five ball, don't attack, etc. What? So how the hell do you expect him to be good?
They want him to
Pass
be
the
freaking
ball,
Andre
point five
Iguodala. Are you
basketball extra.
serious?
Bro,
They
that's
want
what
this
they're
man to
telling
be
him.
Andre Iguodala out there. I am crying, bro.
That's what they're telling him. Like,
Bro,
what?
like again, why we gotta do this song and dance, bro? Package the nigga up, give up a pick. Whoever gotta go, go,
Playing
bro.
over my son. He's the white boy playing over my son.
Shout out Pejman,
Seriously?
bro. He would have stand for this. Anyway, it's just like at this point, just let him go, man. Like Joe, like there's two different niggas that are. Joe Lacob wants something different than what Steve Kerr wants. Like
Bro, that right there is some wicked stuff to that, bro. Point five, point five basketball. Point five basketball. Don't look to attack. Right? So I want y'all to understand something, right? When he's there and y'all are saying, why don't you do this particular thing? Like, we'll be in playback and we'll say some shit like, why don't you play this type of style? Okay. Why don't you play this type of style? And then you watch him out there and he's looking passive. Well, he's getting instructions not to play that type of way because if he does, they're going to just yank him off the court. How can you play basketball like that, bro? How can you do that? So now that Steph Curry is hurt, Jimmy Butler is hurt, you got a bunch of system guys out there. Steve Kerr doesn't want people who are talented. He wants people to run his bullshit system that does not work when Steph Curry ain't there. Let's call a spade, bro.
I mean, we've been saying this from after we won the chip. We've been talking about the same shit about Steve Kerr, the same offense. Ain't shit changed, and it's not gonna change till Steph retired because we're
Holy
never gonna get
shit,
rid of
bro.
Steve Kerr.
Holy shit. So when I see people on a timeline and they're saying, hey, why don't you just give Steve the guys that he wants, this, that, and the other? And then you get this shit. and you see what this shit looks like. I mean, sure, they played their ass off tonight and all of that stuff, right? Cool. But you're not winning any amount of games doing this shit, bro. Let's be honest.
Also, I would like to say, bro, why, man, why does the team reserve this type of effort for when Stephen and Jimmy are not there?
Hold on,
I
hold on,
mean,
hold on,
Can we,
hold up,
is
hold
there a
up,
way
hold
we
up.
can get Giannis like Jenny? Honestly,
I'm not like a
no,
single
bro.
game plus minus guy, right? But you know that
Not without
Draymond
gutting the
Green.
entire roster.
Hold up, Rose. Do
Yeah.
you know that? Do you know that Draymond Green? Draymond Green was a negative 17 tonight. How is that possible?
I mean, the Thunder literally made their run when it was on the court. When they got the shit up to 22, that's literally when it happened.
I'm
And then
not really.
and then he got in foul trouble with 5 fouls in the third quarter, so he couldn't play the rest of the game or the
Bro,
rest of the quarter.
I'm
And
not
that's
like a
when
single game plus minus guy,
the
but
Warriors made their comeback.
that's crazy, bro. He was a negative 17. But you know what, dog? I'm not gonna react to a negative 17 single game plus minus. Like you can be in there, somebody hits 2 threes or whatever, but wow. So 3 people were a positive. You know what? I'm not gonna do that. No. No. I'm not doing that. But that's wicked
we
though,
have
bro.
to get Giannis. Like we got to stop the Thunder, bro. Like this shit
How
getting
do I tell
games.
you, gang?
I don't know if that's
Hey,
gonna
he's
happen.
funny. That nigga said, "How can I tell you, gang?"
All right.
I don't know
So
if that's gonna
do you
happen.
think there's gonna be an announcement soon about Giannis?
Hey, according to sources, I was told tomorrow may be it.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
I'm
I
just
think we're
Okay,
gonna hear
praying.
so
some type of
no,
announcement
well,
tonight.
like
I'm just
so
praying
let
that the
like
Warriors do
so
something.
Bro,
we've
Irk,
been doing
let's
this since
just
like
Well, unfortunately for them, they
Irk.
can't do anything until January
Hold up, is
15th.
there ESPN game tomorrow?
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday, so yeah, ESPN's on full display
Which
there.
game is the ESPN game tomorrow?
I think I'm pretty
Let's
sure
see.
it might be the Lakers game. I don't know.
I'll check.
Bro, Irk, we just gotta move off of these guys. Like Kaminga, if Steve Kerr is gonna play him 16 minutes in a
Oh
game
no!
where
Tomorrow there is no ESPN.
There's no
It's
ESPN
yeah,
just
game.
It's only
it's
NBA
just
TV.
NBA TV.
Yeah,
Okay. Interesting.
very interesting.
Even Thursday, there's nothing on national
So there's
TV.
no ESPN games this week?
Yeah, none.
No, it's after
Okay.
that. After that, it's just Prime. Yeah.
I'm looking for it. We
Hey
don't have an
man,
ESPN game for a little
I
bit.
can't believe I gotta put my basketball faith in Nikola Jokic, man. Cause that's probably like my only hope to stop the Thunder from winning, man. This is